Alrighty, I'll call the meeting to order. I always will start off opening prayer.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to gather here this evening. Just ask your protection upon us. Give us wisdom as we hear matters, and just let us do the best that we possibly can. Be with the citizens of our county, and just help all those, especially help those that are in need and need some special touches for their health and so forth. We ask that you be with the folks in the Caribbean as they're dealing with this hurricane, and just put your hand of protection around them, and then let us rally to help them after this is over with restoring everything. Be with us, lead us, guide us, and protect us, and all these things we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you for the new flag and social services.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, Ms. Kim, you wanna check her form?
I sure will. All right, good evening, everyone. Ms. Bechtold.
Barely here.
Mr. Cox.
Here.
Mr. Booth.
Here.
Ms. Cookenbook.
Here.
And Mr. Turner.
Here.
Please note that
I
Ms.
think I'm half here.
Ms. Cookenbook is attending remotely in a safe location.
And I'm in a secure location.
Mhm.
Next be the approval of the agenda, but I wanna make a addition and add under new business 12C, 12D, transfer station fencing and security access door system for the government building. Anybody else got anything? If not, I'll take a motion to approve the agenda.
Make that
We'll
motion.
make that motion
Second.
as amended.
All right, on the motion to approve the agenda with the addendum of adding 12C and 12D for the transfer station fencing and security access door system for government building. Ms. Cookenbook,
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold,
Yes.
Mr. Cox.
Yes.
Mr. Booth.
Yes.
Mr. Turman.
Yes. Alrighty, next would be the approval of the disbursements. Everybody had a chance to look over them. If you have any questions or comments? If not, I'll take a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Alright.
All right, on a motion to approve the disbursements, Mr. Booth.
Yes.
Ms. Cookenbook.
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold.
Yes.
Mr. Cox.
Yes.
Mr. Turman.
Yes.
All right.
Next would be the approval of the minutes for October 14th. You was here, right?
Mhm.
Everybody was
Yep.
here, yeah. No, Linda was virtual, so
Well, I was remote, but I was here.
Yeah,
whatever.
it's on the phone.
I'll make a motion to, if no one has any amendments or corrections, I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
All right, on a motion to approve the minutes, 10/14/2025, Mr. Booth,
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold,
Yes.
Ms. Cookenbook,
Yes.
Mr. Cox,
Yes.
Mr. Turman.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't see any constitutional officers, so Miss Danny wants to talk, so. Is the intent that all people attending the meeting of the board regardless of handicap and conditions shall have an opportunity to participate. If any person present requires any special assistance, please let the board know in order that arrangements can be made. I don't think we got anybody signed up.
No. No, sir.
All right, so we can pass the public comment then and go on to old business. I love it when we move on like that.
So, sir, for the old business, I just wanna put this out there that I'm confirming the one meeting in November, and it's scheduled for November 18th at 8:30 a.m. And then, you had asked to revisit December, if you wanted to make any changes to that schedule. The meetings are set for, right now, for the 2nd and 4th, which would be the 9th for the first meeting, and the 23rd, it's already scheduled for the second meeting. We are off the 24th, 25th, 26th, and the following week we're off the 1st and the 2nd.
In years past, unless we had a great amount to end up, I think one year we had a bunch of cover-up carryovers and house cleaning to do. But I don't know of anything pressing this year, is it? So I figure we'd get by with one meeting in December.
Just do the 9th.
What'd you say, Linda?
Yeah, I think that the 9th is good. I say we, just in case, we keep open, and maybe the day of the 9th, we say, there will not be another meeting. That's enough time, isn't it?
Does that give you enough time to advertise that we're only holding one meeting?
Yeah, by code, it's as soon as possible when you're aware for any meeting change or any special meeting or announcement. So if any meeting changed, it's just as soon as you know, that's when you have to advertise.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we can just cancel it, and then if we need it, it just becomes a special meeting, so. But I agree, I don't think there's anything pressing that I can see.
Yeah, just the night.
You wanna meet twice? You look so energetic.
Yeah, we'll just happy with just once.
Scheduling around the holidays,
Well,
if we knew now.
you just need a consensus, you wanna vote on it?
We need a vote, please.
So moved.
Alright,
Second.
motion is second, call roll.
Okay. Our motion to change the meeting dates already scheduled by having one meeting on December 9th at 8:30, and we will not schedule and advertise to remove the 23rd from the meeting schedule. Mr. Booth,
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold,
Yes.
Mr. Cox,
Yes.
Ms. Cookenbook,
Yeah,
and Mr. Terman.
Yes.
Okay.
Moving right along.
Yeah, I love it. Request for name and shared drive, Humes Lane Northeast, is that you or Linda?
That's me.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
it, yeah.
Yeah,
I think.
I'll make that motion
I-
for approval.
Second. No discussion? I seconded, so now we can have discussion. What's our policy regarding the apostrophe in the name?
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
I don't
Because-
know that we have one.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
I don't believe there's anything specific as far as apostrophe or any type of,
Punctuation.
yeah,
Can the sign be made?
And they're able to use Langan because it's not a state maintained
correct.
road, so.
Right, but if the apostrophe could be a challenge
it
for
may be.
GIS systems.
But this doesn't have an apostrophe.
It does in the application.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, proposed drive is Tim apostrophe Lane.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of
Other
a,
ones around
I
the
can't,
county that
I
I can't
don't
think
have
of a
the
road.
apostrophe.
Well, we can approve it with the contention that if the apostrophe causes a problem, then just drop it and it's still Tim's Lane.
Right, cause I would like
Works
to
for me.
make sure that dispatch can enter it either with the apostrophe or without and still get the right destination.
Yeah, whichever way works, if that's all right.
It has to be both, if the apostrophe's there.
Well, no, but I
Well-
say we can, if for some reason they can't,
Right.
then they can, if we approve it With or
Yeah,
without the apostrophe.
sounds like something Kevin could probably.
That's what I was getting
Yeah,
ready to say, we need to check.
Kevin and Mark, or I'll make sure we contact GIS, or we can call Brandon
Right.
to just make sure that it's acceptable. So if I'm understanding, if not, then we drop the apostrophe and keep Tim's.
Right.
Still move forward.
Okay.
That way it doesn't have to come back to us.
Right, and make sure the property owners are okay with it not having the apostrophe
Yeah,
if it
make-
can't,
We'll find out about that first and then make those contacts.
Right.
That's okay.
cause it goes from possessive plural.
All right, on the motion, changing the name or requesting of naming Shared Drive, Tim's Lane. Moving forward with the contingent on apostrophe and doing our research regarding that, whether it's allowed, and if not, we will drop it and keep it Tim's Lane without the apostrophe. Mr. Cox?
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold?
Yes.
Ms. Cookenbook?
Yes,
Mr. Booth?
Yes.
And Mr. Terman.
Yes.
All right.
We'll move on down to 12B. Floyd County CDBG agreement for scattered site housing.
Scattered, yeah. This is, if you recall, Ladina came in and did the whole, report about this, and she referenced that this is a mimic of what was that you've already, in the past. Well, now it's here. So now, this is the project, and these are the numbers moving forward. And we just need, approval for, appropriate signature.
Yeah,
Okay.
I read through it and nothing jumped out at me as anything, you know. Although,
yeah, this is pretty much, if I may, this is pretty much our standard document. We've successfully done this once before. There are only 8 this time, 4 substantial reconstructions, 4 rehabs, as you read. This'll be quick and easy, and just appreciate the lives that we've changed so far and how much this is impacting more citizens of this county's lives, and giving them better housing with which to live in. Can't get much better than that.
word's starting to get around finally too.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, it was much easier to find. We have a waiting list now.
Yeah,
So this has been a very successful program, and it, like I said, it's changing the lives of many of our citizens, which is wonderful.
So with that, do I have a motion to approve?
Make the motion to approve this CDBG agreement, appropriate signatures.
Second,
Call roll.
All right, on a motion to approve the Floyd County CDBG agreement for scattered site housing rehab, Ms. Bechtold,
Yes.
Ms. Cookenbook, Mr. Booth,
I abstained due to, and I like the comments added to it, due to a potential or actual conflict.
Mr. Cox,
Yes.
and Mr. Terman.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, next would be the transfer station fence approval.
So we had, we put that out to bid. That's the one, if you remember, the boxes from Storker's Knob, kind of pulled them in, and then we put out for bid to kind of inadvertently make a convenience center down on transfer, through the transfer station. That would include about 342 feet of 6 and 8 feet tall chain link fence, 2 14 double swing gates, another gate that will have the clicker, cause we need that for when they come in. We ended up receiving 2 bids, one of which was Childress. Childress, have a relationship with the Franklin site. And the other was with Virginia Fence Builders. And that's the same one as we used for animal control, so there's a relationship with both. There was a difference of $1,688, Childress being a little bit more than the Virginia Fence Builders. Mark, Jenny, Sydney, and I met, and we did a complete scoring. We do have a recommendation or a suggestion, of best value. Really came down to, they're very close, they're both reputable, we both have good relationships with it, probably have more current reputation with Childress just because of Franklin Pike. And I think you spoke to Andrew.
Yes, and Andrew said that Childress Fencing had been great to work with as far as the Franklin Pike site. That fence is still under warranty, so sometimes they come and fix things and we don't know about it till after the fact. They're like, hey, we replaced this.
Yeah.
So
So
he said that they've been great to deal with, very responsive.
the other part about that is a timeline. So we asked each when they would be able to perform the job. Childress said that they can perform it within 30 days of a signed contract. Virginia Fence Builders said that they might be able to start January, February.
Sooner the better.
So, and that's why I said there's a $1,600 difference, Childress being a higher dollar amount, but timing, can play into it. As a group, when we did the scoring, we leaned towards Childress fencing.
Results and credibility means
Yeah.
that much.
And this does not include an electronic gate, right? We had talked about with Mark about possibly may need to put one in to keep the bears out of this site.
It includes one.
It includes one, that was the one that's inside. So it actually includes two, which would stop the from going down like to the garage and down the other lane. And then a third one will have the clicker, but the boxes will not, will be on the other side, yes.
So instead of 4 gates, it's 3 gates, so we'll see how that works, but we may have to put, just so everybody knows, we may have to put one of them gates that closes from 5 to 8.
The good part about that is that there's an electrical box right there.
If we have to.
So we can
Have
tap
to.
right into, well, we're gonna tap into it for the other one, cause the other one is gonna have 6 remotes with the opener.
Right.
So it'll already be utilized in that fashion, so we could just tap in on the other side and run
If
it.
we have to put the other one up at the road, then we can do that.
And please note, this includes an 8-foot fence that would be along the residential side
Right.
where the boxes would be, to assist with any debris blow or, deter, pole vaulting bears with garbage. So, circus bears, that's right.
Another thing, I think we need to get that contract as soon as possible so that we can get them boxes back in.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my feeling too. If you're ready, sir, I make the motion.
I'm ready.
All right, I'll make the motion that we accept the bid from Childress Fencing to get started on our transfer station new green box site, and appropriate signatures that might be required.
Second.
Okay, on the approval to move forward with appropriate signatures, to get started immediately on the transfer station fence bid from Childress Fencing LLC. Ms. Cookenbook,
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold?
Yes.
Mr. Cox?
Yes.
Mr. Booth?
Yes.
Mr. Terman?
Yes.
Alright, that's good stuff.
I think
Before
our
we move on,
asbestos is under that one too.
He has an answer from Brandon on the apostrophe.
No, is it asbestos or
No.
security?
Sir, may I, Danny actually expedited, and I'll let him speak to it, if I may.
Yeah, so Brandon said they do not like to use apostrophes, and they would simply leave the apostrophe off in GIS.
So we know that going forward.
Okay, so we'll move forward without the apostrophe, we'll contact the owners, and if they are good with it, then Is that, if the owners are good with it, we'll move forward, if they're not, we'll have them revisit and submit another
They just
one?
have to redo.
Okay,
Appreciate it, Danny.
thank you,
And
Dan.
be sure and let Gabby know so, and everybody so that they can let the people know when they
Yeah.
apply that
Yes,
apostrophes are out.
you got it, no, that's good, thank you, Ms. Bechtold, for that as well.
Good job, Danny.
Go next.
Bucking for a raise.
Settle down. Good job, Dan. Okay. I raised my thumb, see that? Okay, 12,
An office on the roof.
there you go. Next on the agenda is, the security door access system for this building, the government building. As you know, the bank moved out, with that went their Windows 6, Windows 6 capable, door, so once that left, it's not, you can't use it, it's not able,
So
you're
we
not
gotta
able.
go to 7 then, right?
6.1. We couldn't even go to 10 at this point, right? So again, out for bid, we have 2 bids. One is with, the security lock and key that we've used, like next door, they're putting the door in. And the other is EMI. EMI, we already have a relationship with other programs and software. Substantial financial difference. Over almost $25,000, is that right? 20, no.
EMI
About
was-
$22,000 difference.
EMI was less
Yes, ma'am.
or, okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. The other, so even taking that out, we went through again, Jenny, Danny and I did the scoring. We have it all, 9 doors to 7 doors, even with 9 doors from security, lock and key, it only reduced it just less than $2,000, like $1,300, so we were still looking at substantial. They would be doing a complete replacement, buzzer, access log, EMI, 7 doors. In addition, we can use a couple of the pads that are already existing, which is a help. We don't have to replace any of the outside keypads, where with the other one, they said we did. Remote access, buzzer, access log. Now, this also logs people coming in and out. We can there's 3 administrators. Go ahead, Danny, I'm sorry, you got it.
Yeah, so it'll keep an access log of, who's in there, it'll be individual codes like it is currently. We can change that remotely. So it's very similar to the system we currently have, but we would also be adding on the security door up front to where we have a push button or a pin. So.
The third one, Danny did go ahead and just look at, so the door like we used, the doors like the lock that we had at the old building, when you go up the back set, you put a code in, those are all manual. So each one, we can have a manual one at each door, which is challenging. It doesn't keep a log, you don't know who's coming in and out, it's not a remote access. If
We
someone,
went through that.
So,
Everyone shares the same code.
right, everyone would have but I wanted to make sure it was about just probably after time and labor and stuff. This one was about just under probably $10,000 difference if we went manual all door. So the scoring, we did the scoring, like I said, our best value we felt was EMI, especially with the consistent relationship, the responsibility, response that Danny has.
What is the amount?
16,000. The other bid, if you'd like to know, is 39.
No.
So it's, 16,000, and that includes equipment installation, the software installation, programming and training, and 3 admin? Yeah, there would be 3 administrators,
We
so,
already have that budgeted, or has to move from contingency?
I'm sorry?
Did we already have that?
We did not have that, that
Okay.
would be a
If
contingency.
you're ready. I'll make a motion, we authorize the contract with EMI, authorize appropriate signatures and move the appropriate amount from contingency to pay it.
I second.
Go ahead, she could have it.
All right, on the motion to go with the EMI security for the door access system for the government building and appropriate signatures to be coded to contingency, Mr. Booth,
Yes.
Ms. Cookenbook,
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold,
Yes.
Mr. Cox,
Yes.
and Mr. Terman.
Yes.
I have one
Alright.
question, if I may, before we go further, back on the fence. Do we need to incorporate that transfer from contingency to cover the cost of the fence as well? You know, we authorized to go with the fence, but I don't think we had anything budgeted for that, did we?
No, we didn't, sir. You're right. We would have to
I'd make a
revisit
motion
that.
that we transfer those funds from contingency,
Second.
just to make sure you all
No,
covered.
thank you. I appreciate that. So to update the transfer fee approval from the original to add that funding will be through contingency.
Well, you don't have to update that one, you can just do it in a separate motion, the funding is.
Yep, it's separate.
Okay,
Yeah, since you already approved
approved
that.
it. Okay,
But
thank
you'd
you.
have to go through the whole process of backing out and all that.
Gotcha. So, may I? Okay, on a motion to appropriate the funds for the expenditure of the fencing for the transfer station fence approval to contingency funding, Mr. Booth,
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold,
Yes.
Mr. Cox,
Yes.
Ms. Cookenbook,
Yes.
Mr. Terman.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Booth.
Y'all don't wanna be transferring funds without authority,
No, sir.
the auditor will love that.
Thank you for adding that. That's good stuff. Get moving.
Dad, I'll take a motion to go into closed session under 2.2 3711 A3, 2.2 3711 A6.
So moved.
Second.
Alright.
I don't like either, so.
Alright, on a motion to go into closed session under 2.2 3711 A3, discussion or consideration of the acquisition of real property for public purpose or the disposition of public held real property. This would regarding the legacy lease. And A6, consideration of the investment of public funds where competition or bargaining is involved, where if made publicly initially, the financial interest of the governmental unit would be adversely affected, and that's regarding public utilities. Mr. Booth,
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold,
Yes.
Ms. Cookenbook,
Yes.
and Mr. Cox.
Yes.
All right.
He's getting there.
Now I'll
you go.
take a motion to come out of closed session.
So moved.
Second.
Take your pick.
Alright, motion to come out of close, Mr. Booth,
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold,
Yes.
Ms. Cookenbook,
Yes.
Mr. Cox,
Yes.
and Mr. Terman.
Yes. I'll take a motion certifying that we only discuss those things we went into closed session for.
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
Alright, on a motion to certify, we only discussed what we went into closed for. Ms. Cookenbook,
Yes.
Mr. Cox,
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold,
Yes.
Mr. Booth,
Yes.
Mr. Terman.
Yes.
Okay.
And there wasn't any action items as a result of our closed session, so we can skip that one and go to board time. Anybody have anything?
No, sir.
Not at this time.
No, sir.
All right, keep going. Before I change my mind.
There you go. Administrators report.
Alright, we had the bank walkthrough with Yancy, Mark, Jenny, Danny and I walked through. That was after individually walked through the 3 departments and started from scratch and redid everything that we spoke about. So there will be new plans that will come that will include, and from what I understand, and I liked hearing, there will be a substantial decrease in cost for all of this, so that's nice. Recent bids, because of that walkthrough, we're gonna start the process, especially in what would be considered the dungeon, the asbestos removal, that's all the old piping from the boiler system and all that. So that bid is out, and we actually did the EMS station bids. It's for those high top fans, lighting, things of that nature, and today we were able to do the fencing. Floyd Parks and Rec, huge success with the Super Bowl, huge. From what I understand, there was over 1,600 people there at any given time. Concessions, no issues, ran smoothly. I've heard nothing but positive feedback from Jacob and his crew and the field and everything. So it was
And the public too as well.
and the public, yeah, so huge feather in his cap within the NRV.
Yeah.
And not only, just this prestigious, and please let me note, this was a last minute request from the league. And he took it on and made it work, so I'm real proud of.
Let me tell you, yeah, can I chime in on something? Given my media experience, I went ahead and looked at the report, the link that he had sent and really delved into it. And I will tell you, the media package that he put together
Christian.
with his, with Christian and that they worked on, that was as professional a media package as I've seen in quite a long time. So, yeah, kudos to them. I didn't mean to step on you, Kim, but
No, you're good.
from my media experience, I wanted this to go into my comments to be recorded, that it was a fantastic, and I just wish I hadn't been preparing for this trip, or I would have been out there.
Yeah, everything about it, I've not heard any ill words concerning the whole event.
I went over there, I didn't get in, but I went, and just the enormity
Didn't want
of.
to pay $5.
I didn't wanna pay $5. No. I was towards the end and I was just trying to catch a view, see how it was going, and I mean, even in like I said, the enormity of everybody there, people were just enjoying it, and you could tell, and it was nice. So again, kudos to Jacob and Christian and his team, they really did a good job.
Be sure and tell him a big thank you.
Absolutely. Halloween this Friday, we're sharing a table with, we're next to the town, through tourism and things. Jenny will be there, Danny will be there, I think Sydney, their respective children. Parks and Recs will have a table, plus they have other activities, things of that. The girls from the Peer Center, they will be participating with us, and enjoying it, and also PSA. So we'll all be together watching the little and giving out one piece of candy, cause we can't, from what I understand, I was, you can't give out too much candy, you'll be done in an hour, because there's so many kids that go through there.
You'll start out that way,
yeah.
along about 6:30, you'll be going. That's what happens on the far end
Yeah.
anyway, it's.
Yeah, exactly, Parks and Recs are gonna
Or
have.
set the back, get what you want.
Yeah, Parks and Recs are gonna have games and drinks and popcorn and costume contest, so yeah, we're looking forward to it. Danny, Mark, and Jenny participated in that Wasteworks training, which is directly for the scale house. That's gonna go through, it'll help with billing, it'll do all that, so that was a huge success. And we finally got through the signage for the scale house, what we really went through, it went back and forth, just to try to make it as simplistic but as clear as we can, here, stop on scale, and just because it's a lot, it's gonna be a big change, it's a lot. And we'll have the fees posted as well, as arrows, don't, the whole
Yeah, I
thing,
got
so.
Carl to, well, I hear y'all charging for tires now, and I said, we always have.
Right, exactly.
It's just now, if you got more than 4, you pay by weight versus, oh, well, I didn't know that.
That's right.
I'm like, okay.
Comment on Facebook when that list got put on there.
Mhm.
People said, where'd all that money go that they've been collecting on the taxes?
Pick up an audit.
So
Yeah.
I made fist keep from answering
Right.
that. Cause my fist don't work on the keyboard.
Lastly, today I just got, well, two things, just got, notification that the second part of the FEMA came through, so there'll be a little bit more money coming in from the
Good.
applications that were submitted. So that's good, great foundation. VDEM has been communicating with Kevin about those monies, and because now it filters up to them through FEMA to VDEM, so we might be in a good position for future success. And Danny recently submitted, AEP has grant portals open, and he submitted one for emergency management. Hopefully, with the intent, we needed a plotter for mapping and all that
Right.
purposes, so hopefully that'll come to fruition. Rob Mann has really been insistent. So Danny went ahead and took the hit for the team and got that in for us. So we're hoping that comes to fruition, and hopefully other things from AEP will be shortly coming before the new year. So hopefully, yep, papers are signed, I have received signed signatures and approvals, so I got documentation, but until it's parked, I'm gonna
Gotta
wait.
send
Yeah.
Are they gonna deliver, or do you have to send somebody?
Nope, they're gonna deliver.
They're gonna deliver,
Yep.
alright.
So, that's it.
That's all, folks.
That's all. And the only other thing, if I may, I'm sorry, is the, been in constant contact with, especially Chad, Alls at DSS, just making sure everybody is up to date in the most current situation to ensure that, the citizens of our county, especially SNAP recipients, will be okay during this time. And they will, whether the governor, November is not an issue, those funds will be, as of right now, through federal, through state, and Chad and I and Jerry and really have been talking and already have a plan for December. So there's really nothing, thank you Chad is all over it, getting all the information and making good plans within his budget, and we've got some good plans that we can assist and make sure nobody goes without. So, that's all, folks.
That sounds
Chad-
wonderful. That's
Chad, I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
No, I just gonna say Chad's always been on the ball when it comes to all that stuff.
Absolutely.
It's one of the best moves we made.
Mhm.
I was just saying that's wonderful.
Yeah.
There's such good teamwork across departments and agencies. It's very nice.
Correspondence?
In the correspondence folder, you'll find, again, about the SNAP funding, that expires soon, and then the link that Jacob created for that Parks and Rec Super Bowl that Linda mentioned, that link is in there, so you can check that out. Carla's report for plats for September is in there, as well as a letter from VDOT concerning, interim final rule on disadvantaged business enterprise program, so.
That just came in
Changes there.
today.
Mr. Chairman, I do have something that I've just remembered, if I may.
Alright,
Okay, just about the four-way stop on Shooting Creek. The Virginia Department of Transportation shared out last Thursday a public information release on their Facebook page from the Salem District that got shared far and wide by numerous individuals in the county. There were a couple of, shall I call them naysayers, but most people quickly kind of rose to the occasion and said, no, this is long overdue, thank you, public safety. So I just want to say my thanks to my fellow board members for being behind it. I mean, I know it was a no-brainer, and I just appreciate all your support throughout the entire time that I've tried to work to get this done. There are gonna be the rumble strips put in, there are gonna be large stop signs, there are gonna be message boards, if they're not there already, large message boards, like the, ones they roll out for various different, like the tech football games and such. Anyway, they're gonna be placed there. Concern has been about from 221 down to the stop with the hill, with the blind hill, the hill, we'll call it. And, we've all talked about that. Bottom line is there's gonna be so much signage and, we aren't outrunning revenuers anymore on Shooting Creek Road. So hopefully people will start to understand that safety is paramount above anything else. So again, thank everybody. VDOT has been on it. Everything should be in place by next Wednesday, as I understand.
Good.
So thank you all so very much.
VDOT needs to pay extra attention from that coming from towards Ray Hatcher's
Yeah,
that way.
that's what he's talking.
That's that Blade
That's what I was
Hill.
talking about, yeah.
Okay,
I'm hoping that they put a flashing sign up or something.
okay.
Yeah, I've talked with Mr. Price about it, and we're gonna do whatever it takes. Everybody is firmly believing in this point. But like I said, most people that run that route run it fast. They're folks that, live around here. Most people, when you go through all those turns, you're not from around here, that you're just, you've just gotten through some pretty arduous driving off of 221. So most folks that are just visiting our region are not the issue. So hopefully we've got this taken care of, and we will make sure. I know that VDOT is gonna monitor it, and I will be on it as well. So thanks again for all your support. Sorry to lengthen the meeting.
So, anybody else got anything? Not, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Alright,
Right, on the motion to adjourn, Mr. Booth.
Yes.
Ms. Bechtold.
Yes.
Mr. Cox.
Yes.
Ms. Cookenbook.
Yes.
And Mr. Sherman.
yes.
Have fun up there or down there.